Lessons from the wild. The tragic reality of bear attacks and what we can learn. In the vast, untamed wilderness of Alaska, the line between adventure and danger is often razor thin. Nature commands both awe and caution. In June, that reality hit home once again when a seasoned hunter, Tad Fujioka, tragically lost his life in what authorities believe was a fatal bear mauling on Baranof Island, a rugged, remote part of southeastern Alaska. This story, while tragic, presents an opportunity to understand bear behavior, the dangers of remote wilderness travel, and the precautions necessary to prevent similar incidents. With bear-human encounters becoming increasingly common across North America, education may be one of our most powerful tools for coexistence. A routine trip turned deadly. Tad Fujioka, a 50-year-old resident of Sitka, Alaska, had planned a solo day-long hunting trip to Baranof Island. Known for its raw beauty and high bear population, the island is a popular destination for experienced hunters and outdoor enthusiasts. When Fujioka failed to return home Tuesday evening, concern quickly grew. Alaska state troopers were alerted, and a search began. On Wednesday, a team consisting of Alaska state troopers, the U.S. Coast Guard, and Sitka Search and Rescue located Fujioka's body. Evidence at the scene pointed to a fatal bear mauling. Authorities also discovered that a deer Fujioka had hunted had been scavenged by the bear, indicating that the bear may have been drawn to the site by the fresh kill. A U.S. Coast Guard helicopter surveying the area spotted 3 brown bears near the scene of the attack. Ground teams attempted to locate the bears that evening, but were unsuccessful. While the bears were not immediately found, Fujioka's body was recovered, and his family was notified. Bear attacks in Alaska. A statistical perspective. Alaska is home to over 100,000 black bears and more than 30,000 brown bears. It is the wildest of U.S. states, with immense stretches of wilderness where humans and bears coexist, sometimes uneasily. According to a report from the Alaska Department of Health's Epidemiology section, from 2000 to 2017, there were 68 hospitalizations due to bear attacks across 66 unique incidents. An average of 3.8 hospitalizations occurred each year. There were 10 bear-related fatalities from 8 fatal attacks during that time. 70% of those fatalities involved brown bears, and 30% involved black bears. All of the fatal attacks happened between June and October, coinciding with the peak activity period for bears due to feeding, breeding, and preparation for hibernation. The report also notes that many of the brown bear attacks involved sows protecting their cubs or food sources. This highlights the importance of understanding how bear behavior shifts with the seasons and circumstances. A similar incident in Colorado. Just weeks before Fujioka's death, another bear encounter made headlines, this time in Lake City, Colorado. A 74-year-old man was inside his home when a black bear and her 3 cubs crashed through a sliding glass door. The man tried to defend himself using a kitchen chair, but the adult bear knocked him into a wall and inflicted deep wounds to his head, arms, and abdomen. Despite his injuries, the man and his wife managed to escape to a bedroom and call for help. A sheriff's deputy arrived and scared the bears away. Fortunately, both homeowners survived, though shaken and injured. This incident serves as a reminder that bear encounters can happen even outside the wilderness, particularly when bears are attracted by smells of food, garbage, or pet feed. Understanding bear behavior. What triggers attacks? Bear attacks are rare, but they do happen, and understanding the why behind them is key to prevention. Bears are not naturally aggressive toward humans, but certain triggers can cause a defensive or predatory response. Food motivation. Bears have an extraordinary sense of smell. They are often drawn to campsites, cabins, or kill sites by food odors. Protective behavior. A mother bear with cubs is far more likely to become aggressive if she feels her offspring are threatened. Surprise encounters. Bears that are surprised at close range may react defensively, especially if they feel cornered. Habituation. Bears that become comfortable around humans can lose their natural fear and become bolder, increasing the chance of conflict. How to stay safe in bear country, whether you are hiking, hunting, camping, or even living in rural areas where bears are present. There are essential safety guidelines that should always be followed. For hunters and hikers, never hunt alone in bear-heavy areas. Use bear-proof containers for storing meat or food. Carry bear spray and ensure it's easily accessible. Stay alert and make noise when moving through brush or forest. Avoid hiking during dusk or dawn when bears are most active. Be cautious around carcasses or scavenged animal remains, which could attract bears. For homeowners in bear zones, secure garbage, compost, and food indoors. Feed pets indoors and store their food securely. Close and lock ground floor windows and doors at night or when away. Install motion-activated lights or alarms as deterrents. Conclusion. The balance between wilderness and safety. The wilderness is not a controlled environment. It is vast, raw, and often unpredictable. Stories like Tad Fujioka's should not be reduced to headlines. They should be shared as cautionary tales, serving to educate and protect future adventurers. We live in a time when more people are seeking outdoor experiences, hiking remote trails, foraging, hunting, and reconnecting with nature. But with this comes a responsibility to understand the risks, respect wildlife, and prepare thoroughly. Whether you're deep in the forests of Alaska or living on the edge of the Colorado Rockies, knowledge can be the difference between life and death. In the end, the goal is not to fear bears, but to coexist with them wisely, with the full understanding that in their world, we are guests.